Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. This is episode 2. In the last episode we got started, we created Arizona here, who is a tough as nails dude that's really only concerned with him and himself, but sometimes the greater good. Let's take a look at our quest, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Back in the saddle, talk to Sunny Smiles in the Prospector Saloon. They went that away. Inquire about your delivery assignment with the administrator of the Mojave Express in Prim. We are in Good Springs, not Prim. We also have a whole bunch of other quests, but all of these are DLC. Dead Money. Honest Hearts. No, this is Honest Hearts. What is this? No, this is Honest Hearts. Dead Money, Honest Hearts, The Reunion. Oh, right. This is Lonesome Road and Old World Blues, which I cannot wait to get to because Old World Blues is a crazy and crazy fun DLC. Alright, let's start off with this one, though. Back in the saddle, talk to Sunny Smiles in the Prospector Saloon. I wonder where the Prospector Saloon could be. Could it be this place? I don't know. It says Prospector Saloon. Alright, now here we have Easy Pete. How's it going, Easy Pete? Let's head inside. One thing about this game that you're going to see is that a lot of the residences, right. Residences are the houses, duh. No, don't talk to me. I'm talking, damn it.
Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to.
Okay, what I was saying was a lot of the residents in the various towns have no names and have no dialogue. They're just called blank residents. For instance, Good Springs residents. I don't like that. In Fallout 3, I think everybody had a name and everybody had dialogue to some extent, right? Okay, so this is Sunny Smiles. I need to get to Prim. Can you suggest a route?
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
Okay, let's see. Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Now, of course, Arizona doesn't need to be taught how to survive in the desert, but for the sake of completionism, let's go with that. For the sake of completionism, we're going to do this sort of tutorial mission. So she says, the flashing arrow on your compass, whatever. Yeah, I've played this game quite a bit of times. I think I know how to play it. Chief Hanlon is the head of the NCR Rangers. Okay. Installed games on 360s load very fast. Alright, so she said meet her outside of the saloon. This is outside the saloon.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
So she's given us a Varmint Rifle, and it's automatically been equipped, and she wants us to hit these sarsaparilla bottles. How did that miss? I don't know.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and standing still. It'll help your aim.
It does indeed. I was going to say, the aim sways just a tiny bit. I'm very surprised I'm missing these. Of course, you can walk right up to them and shoot them.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
Actually, I did. They killed my whole family.
I gotta go chase geckos away from my water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay, I'm in.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
I guess Arizona is just a little bit rusty with his gunplay, although we're going to switch to our weathered 10mm pistol because, first of all, it's in full condition. Second of all, I think it does more damage. Okay, so she wants to follow her. She wants us to follow her to take out some geckos, which I guess we're ruining a water supply or something. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Now, I think this place is pretty far off from the saloon, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to commentate the entire way. You take a sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen. That's what I was talking about, but again, I don't think that matters at all. There's the sign to Good Springs, and there's Good Springs in all of its splendor. You can see there's really only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 or 7 buildings. Oh, there's a couple over here too, though. Alright, Sunny Smiles. I always thought that was such an odd name, because obviously this chick is very tough, and to name her Sunny Smiles, her disposition doesn't seem to be that sunny. But hey, who am I to judge? So yeah, as you can see here, the gameplay and the graphics and the engine even all look very similar to Fallout 3, and that's because pretty much is. I think it is a little bit more updated, and I think the graphics are a bit of a step up.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Okay, to sneak or crouch, push in the left stick. Let's go ahead and do that. There are some weird noises.
Go give him hell.
Okay, let's find where these geckos are. Kill the geckos at the well. And I'm assuming the well is where that windmill is. Let's see. Alright, because we have quite a bit of perception, we can already see them on our map here. Or our compass, I should say. Yeah, and these guys are so creepy. Look, they walk around like humans. And they run at you like that. Alright. Welcome to welcome to Vats. Yeah, I know how to use Vats. So it's the same thing pretty much. You can target where you want to target. We're going to target his head, of course. That is my favorite place, absolutely, to target. Also, just as a side note... Oh, I never showed you guys. Okay, yeah, so we'll go into settings. Gameplay, the difficulty is on normal. Usually I would play easy or very easy. Not because I suck at video games, just because I like feeling like a god. I've said that multiple times. But for the Let's Plays, I like to keep it on normal because otherwise a lot of people would complain, and I understand why. The thing I wanted to mention was kill cam mode. It's on cinematic. Usually I have this on off, but I don't know if you guys like it or not. Basically, you know, it's like Fallout where sometimes it'll do a close-up of your character and then it'll follow the bullets and all that stuff. So we'll leave that on for a while. I think I turned it off because it takes too long, and, you know, end game I got kind of bored with it. Talk to Sunny Smiles. Alright, let's sheath our weapon and head over to where she is. She was a great help in taking out those geckos. Watching from back there, I could have been killed.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure, I'll come with you.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Alright. Now, the only reason I don't like this tutorial is because you have to walk quite a ways to find all these stupid little geckos. But again, for the sake of completionism, I will do it. So, let's go, Sonny. Is this the second well, I'm assuming? Yes, I already see the blips on my radar. Let's not use Vats. Boom, headshot. And boom, headshot. So, cinematic kill cam is kind of nice. But see how long that takes? Look at that. Look how long that takes. Now imagine going through the entire game with that. Okay, let's see. We have some more blips. We'll go ahead and just walk to the next map marker. I don't think we need to be with Sunny Smiles. And it looks like there's a neutral blip as well. Looks like someone's being hit. Let's see if we can save them. Okay, you're dead. And you're dead. Is this guy still alive? Yeah, I didn't see his health. Oh, and this guy is too. There we go. Alright, yeah, I'm already getting annoyed with that kill cam. Good Spring Settler.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Why? I'm drinking from my canteen all the time. Reputation. You have established a reputation with a group of people in the wasteland. Whether that reputation is good or bad, you're finally somebody. Yeah, and I'm not going to read this whole thing. Basically, in this game, which I really like, because this isn't really existent in Fallout 3, you have a reputation with the various different factions, and there's a lot of factions. So we got some good reputation for Good Springs, basically. Good Springs accepted folks have come to accept you for your helpful nature. That was fast, wasn't it? Okay, so we cleared out all the geckos, and now it wants us to talk to Sunny Smiles once more. Can we reload? No. How's it going?
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Couldn't hurt.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Okay, and is it going to give me that pop-up that tells me I can fast travel by a campfire on the trail? Okay, find Brock Flower and Xander Root. Both of those should be near Good Springs Source? That's where we are, right? Good Springs, though. Yeah, they should be near Good Springs. Alrighty. So as you can see, the fast travel is pretty much the exact same as Skyrim and everything else. Or I should say Fallout 3, since this is a Fallout game. First place that we want to head to is the school, which should be that red building if I remember right. Hopefully there are no I want to say adjutants, but I don't even know if that's a word. Hopefully there are no hostiles inside of it. I mean, it's a schoolhouse. What are we going to fight? Homework? Am I right? All right, let's go ahead and head inside. Although we do see some things outside. Oh, yeah, these guys, these little mantises. I always thought that was funny. Let's see how much damage they do to me. Nothing. You cute little mantises. What are you going to do? Come on. So as you can see, insects, like in Fallout 3, are still much bigger than their real-life counterparts, even though those mantises, or manti, I'm not even sure, we're still pretty big. Or, we're not big, I should say. They're even smaller than maybe some insects that exist in real life, like, you know, in the rainforest and all that stuff, those horrible, crazy, big insects, tarantulas and stuff. Okay, if I could hit these stupid things, that would be great. There we go, and goodbye. So I was being sarcastic, obviously. There are some hostiles in here, but of course they can't really do anything to me. See, like that. Like, why show a cinematic view of me shooting a little insect with a 10mm pistol? Okay, so we're looking for, you know what, I just remembered, I think it's outside, but yeah, we want to check inside here anyways, because I believe, yes, there's a Salesman Weekly magazine. Magazines are new to this game. Magazines temporarily increase your skills, whereas books still permanently increase your skills. We do have a terminal over there, I saw it, but I just want to make sure we're not missing anything else. I don't think there's too much in here other than that magazine and whatever this opens, and I believe there's a safe. Also some bobby pins on the table, or maybe just one. Programmer's Digest, another magazine. Okay, and I never showed you what happens if we loot these guys. Mantis eggs and mantis forelegs, which I'm not going to take either of. Let's try and activate this terminal. Science skill of 25 is required to hack that terminal. Damn it! If only we had an item that increased our science skill temporarily. Aid and Programmer's Digest. Science plus 10. Okay. Hacking, yes, okay, it should be the exact same as in Fallout 3. So we have 4 tries to pick the correct word, and if we pick one, it will say 1 out of 7 correct, which means one of those letters is in the right position, and we have to figure out, using that, which one is the right one. And also we can search around for little bits of code that will either replenish our allowance or get rid of some duds, but I'm not seeing anything currently. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Wow. So let's try 2 more, and then I will keep hacking it until it works. Yeah, so warning, lockout imminent. If we were to pick one more, it would lock us out of this terminal for good, so we don't want to do that. Okay, that took way longer. The thing about this game, I remember, is that if you do the thing where, like, you get 3 wrong and then you try and go back and do it over again, it makes you go through this, like, long screen as sort of like a punishment. So, yeah, hacking in this game is a little bit more tough. Disengage lock, clearance granted, unlocking, and that should be opening this safe right here, which is going to have beer. Sorry, I don't drink. Bottle cap. Actually, no. Arizona would definitely drink, although we don't drink when we are focused on objectives. Mentats, nope, we don't take drugs either. Stealth boy, sure. Super Stimpak, yes. Vodka, no. Alright. Pre-war money in this game, I think, is actually worth something. Or I think there's a guy that buys it or something like that. I always usually get stuff like that confused between Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, so I'm not sure, but we'll take all the pre-war money anyways. Okay, so the flower should be, yeah, Xander root. There we go. And now we need to go to the graveyard to get the other one. Can we fast travel to make things easier? Probably not. You know what? I'm going to be super lazy and fast travel to Good Springs, even though we're already in Good Springs, just to put me more closer to that objective. There we go. And the graveyard should be up on that hill where that water tower is. So, I'll see you guys there. Alright, so it looks like we have another combatant. Look at that cute little scorpion. What are you gonna do, Bark Scorpion? Nothing. Yeah. Kind of feeling I should turn off that cinematic effect. I already want to. We'll give it a little bit more time, though. Okay, so we have, looks like 4 more things up here, and they're all going to be bloat flies, which, of course, are not that scary whatsoever. As you can see here, our accuracy is pretty bad, and I don't think that's just, yeah, like, some of those shots should have connected, right? I'm not just doing terribly, I don't think. Okay, and goodbye. Any left? No. Okay. So, where is it directing me to? I guess this thing right here, which is some Brock flower. Yes, okay, there we go. Now, let's go ahead and leave. Just kidding. I bet you guys thought I was a noob, right? And I didn't know that there was a snow globe right here. Snow globe, Good Springs, yeah. You found a limited edition Mojave landmark snow globe. These rare pre-war artifacts are widely considered to be useless baubles, but rumor has it some collectors will pay dearly for them. And by that, it means 2,000 caps, I believe, for each one that you find. I think there is more stuff with the graveyard. Let's see, I believe there are some graves that you can dig up, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like this one right here, open grave, but you need a shovel, don't you? Yeah, you'll need a shovel to dig here. And we don't have a shovel, unfortunately, so we'll have to hold off on that. I think when you do get a shovel, though, it's just random stuff in there. It's not even important. Okay, so let's head back to the Good Spring source and hand this stuff over to Sunny. Alrighty, I'm going to have to keep an eye out for a certain loading screen just to give you guys a little tidbit of information. I just saw it, but I want to commentate over it. So, yeah, anyways, there's Sunny. We have the 2 flowers.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now, we're going to be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Okay, so with this game, there's a mechanic that I never really utilize, but you can cook things. So you have recipes, and if we look at healing powder, you need 1 Brock flower and 1 Xander root, which is exactly what we got. So we will make that. We'll make 1 healing powder
That's not
added.
Bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Well, luckily for you, Sunny Smiles, I need to do exactly that. Goodbye, Cheyenne. Go and meet Trudy at the Prospector Saloon. Is that still the same quest by a campfire on the trail? Indeed it is. Alright, so let's head back to Good Springs and let's see if it shows that loading screen. Nope. Okay, back once more in front of the Prospector Saloon, which is pretty funny because... Oh, where's Easy Pete? He's usually always there. There he is, right? Yeah. Easy Pete is a prospector, so... Kind of like to think that that name is a little bit of a tribute to him. Okay. Oh, no. Shh. Yeah, sound cannot be going on with copyrighted songs.
Burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
Damn, we only caught the end of that exchange there, but let's talk to Trudy, which is the proprietor of this saloon.
Hello.
How's it going?
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Okay. I overheard your argument. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. Was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Never mind, I want to talk about something else.
All right.
Let's see here. I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with Quarry Junction except for it's a Deathclaw nest. Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
I'd say so. So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
Decisions. So I help Ringo and Goodsprings will like me more. What if I help the powder gangers?
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Okay. I'd say want me to take a look at your broken radio, but we do not have the repair skill to fix it. Do you know the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
Never mind, let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
Okay. Let's see. Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
And we have leveled up. I think Arizona would much prefer to max out guns before everything else. Although, it would be smart to put all this stuff up to 25. So we'll put science and repair up to 25. Lockpick's already at 25. Yeah. And then we will start maxing out guns. And do we get a perk? We should. Welcome to level 2. Yes. Okay, so we can pick a perk just like this was Fallout 3. I don't think we can get this one. It's a tiny bit of a lighter shade of amber. Okay, Swift Learner. With each rank in the Swift Learner perk, you'll gain an additional 10% to total experience points whenever experience points are earned. Gonna go ahead and take this at the start just to make sure. Let's see. Nope. 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 Yeah, I'm going to take all the ranks of Swift Learner first, even though someone in the last Let's Play in Fallout 3 said that it's not really beneficial, but I like maximizing stuff. I like being efficient. So there's the radio. Looks like we can't even activate it. Let's go ahead and actually just see.
Feeling thirsty?
Nope. Let's see. Want me to take a look at your broken radio?
Sure. The outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Mr. New Vegas, that's his name, right. Okay. Done with Trudy, and now we can take a look at the radio. An examination of the radio's internal components reveals that several parts and connectors were popped loose when the radio hit the floor. It should be a fairly simple repair job to get it working again. Repair of 20 or greater required. Repair the radio. Never mind, I thought it was like 30 or something. I guess not.
Feeling thirsty?
Oh crap, hold on. I know I just repaired that, but I need to actually turn it off. Okay.
Feeling thirsty?
No. I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
Okay, bought her 11 out of 20. That's all. I think you'd afford to pay me a little bit more, but of course we don't have the skill points, and that will not work no matter what. We have to have the amount of points. Thanks for the caps.
You're welcome. So can I get you anything?
No, why do you keep asking me? I am not thirsty, but thank you, I guess. It's some good service. We're going to end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. In the next episode, we're really going to get into the meat of this Let's Play with our first legitimate quest. And I will see you guys there. Bye-bye.